All right, dosto, I have pressed the Eric Ten Hag button, which is the mic unmute button, and now pressing the Jurgen Klopp button, which is the unmute Baba and Kautuk button, and now pressing the Tuchlia button. And hello, friends, and welcome to the four.
Four.
Two.
Ooh, I didn't know. Are shit? I haven't updated headlines and put actually Klopp can remain as the person with har. But yes. Welcome, friends. Early stream today because now 442 is shifting into international time zones. Over the next 1 month, you will see Bawa and me are going to Singapore this week. Then Kautuk and Bawa are going to Canada next month, and yeah, that's and I'm going to Navi Mumbai at some point. So all time zones will be covered over the next few months. So, Bawa, tell us the Kachras, what has happened? Some border Gavaskar Ashes has been played. Tell us what has been happening.
We have smashed Australia. We have smashed Australia silly.
Where they are playing in India, na?
They're playing in India.
Of
Yeah.
course. Huh.
And there was this. No, of course and all. Okay, this is the best tweet I saw about this was someone. We've hammered them. Okay, we've hammered them by an innings and 132 runs.
Wow.
What? Wow.
Yeah. So they got all out 177. Then we made 400. 400. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Rohit Sharma test century. Fuck that shit, bitches.
What?
Okay. And
कोहली सेंचुरी मारा कि नहीं मारा?
huh?
कोहली नहीं मारा सेंचुरी?
Huh?
कोहली
12 बना है वो आदमी.
Oh. Anyway.
But man of the match, Ravindra Jadeja, who has fucking, I don't know where he's come from and some buzz out it, man. He's killed it.
Sorry, I was
Uh,
updating headlines. But yes.
Jadeja has come and fucking destroyed, man. He's killed it.
Sir Jadeja. Why was he out of the team, Bawa? Just.
These questions are not to be asked.
Okay.
Anyway, so Jaddu has done a wondrous job. Now,
before we begin any of this, we must first say, guys, smash a like. It is very important. Early timing pe viewers nahi hai. We need to let people know and get this stream into people's feeds. So smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, lightly tap the bell icon also so that you know when we are coming live. And follow on Instagram also for quality reels and shorts. And जो अपन reels और shorts बना रहे, please. अरे fuck, मैं second shorts डाला ही नहीं है हफ्ते का. Shit.
I was wondering.
Fuck. मैं डालता है आज. अब भी डालेगा.
Minus
What
10.
happened in Liverpool का
Minus
match?
10.
Have Liverpool
minus
played?
10. Azim minus 10.
Okay, fine. Liverpool
Okay.
played or what this week? Is the reel still relevant?
It must be.
Liverpool have not played. Come on. Okay, then minus 10 rescinded. Reel is still relevant. Okay, they'll play tonight. Yeah, for 5 hours it'll be relevant. Excellent. Yes. Okay.
By the way, can I tell you a
Guys-
little more?
No, wait.
About-
Let me finish all my kachra. Now,
Yeah, no, I was going to say of Kachra only.
now, in the same match, okay, there was one moment
Hmm.
where Ravindra Jadeja was applying some moisturizer, some soothing cream or some crap like that, okay, which he was taking and he was applying. तो सब ऐसा एक फोटो शेयर हो गया और सब ऑस्ट्रेलियन लोग चिल्लाने लगे, ठीक है, कि अरे बॉल टेम्परिंग ये वो, क्योंकि जड्डू ने फोड़ दिया है, ठीक है. पहला इनिंग में 5 विकेट, सेकंड इनिंग में 2 विकेट, फिर बैटिंग करके 70, ऐसा सब फोड़ दिया वो आदमी ने, ठीक है.
अच्छा.
तो ऑस्ट्रेलियन बीइंग ऑस्ट्रेलियन हैज स्टार्टेड टू कंप्लेन कि ये सब ऐसा फिक्सिंग है, ये है वो है, तुम लोग देखो, तुम लोग देख नहीं रहे बॉल, ये वो. तो और there were a couple of places where in one place, I think on an Ashwin ball, there was a VAR decision where वो ऐसा कुछ तो गया. तो एक ऑस्ट्रेलियन ने कुछ तो शेयर किया था कि what is this ball tackle that's been tampered with? How can the ball move like that? तो
हैं?
एक comment उसके नीचे है saying that's what happens when you don't use sandpaper on the ball.
Very nice.
ब्रो
Very nice.
हम लोग किल गए. फिर किसी ने तो बोला था
ये कहाँ पे कमेंट्स आए?
क्यों, तो ट्विटर पे कुछ तो था.
ओके.
फिर एक जगह पे बहुत फनी था कि किसी ने तो बोला I totally see how because they tampered with the ball, if India had not tampered with the ball, Australia would have won this test match by 600 runs. वो लोग इनिंग्स और 100 समथिंग रन से आ रहा है बे, तो काफी ह्यूमिलिएटिंग. So that was
Yes.
pretty good.
And
Then
also there is the sorry, are you still on the topic of Test cricket?
I'm now moving to the women's
Yes,
game.
yes.
So in the women's game, thrilling contest between arch rivals India and Pakistan.
Of
अरे
course.
अरे
Thrilling
Come on.
contest.
Who
Thrilling.
won? By how
India,
many?
bro. ये स्माइल का मतलब इंडिया has won.
And by what? One ball, one wicket, one
No,
run.
like some 4 balls. Very tight it was. Some very
Come
tight
on.
it was the game. So
And also the women's IPL auction has happened now, where
Yes.
many this thing Smriti Mandhana has gone for 3.4 crore and Harmanpreet Kaur has gone for 1.8 crore and all of that. Good.
Yes.
At least I'm happy they've gone with same names as IPL teams, and they haven't gone with as a token
Yeah.
Uttar Pradesh Unicorns.
Yeah. No.
And-
Same owners. Yes.
Yes, so it's nice. Pink City Panthers, ऐसा सबने किया. What is the UP Warriors and why does it end with a Z, Baba? What is this new team that has emerged?
So the
Warriors.
thing about So the thing about spelling is not a strong suit.
In UP.
No, for a lot of the country. So I'm just going to let it slide.
No, also, I mean,
No, but there is somebody who's been in like कि थोड़ा X factor लाते हैं ना, कुछ cool करते हैं. There's the coolest 55-year-old uncle in the organization was like, भाई कुछ करते हैं ना,
Listen,
एक Z,
guys.
Gen Z के लिए Z.
guys, I'm sorry, but I'm on board with UP Warriors because at least it fucking makes sense. Unlike Mumbai Indians and Kolkata Knight Riders, where a person is riding a knight who's on a horse.
Fair point.
Hmm.
Does that mean that the players are actually the horses? It's a parallel universe.
Who the fuck knows?
Hilarious.
By the way, I just want to point out कि in other कचरा news, किसी ने मारा है 4 goals.
क्या बात है.
Bro, he has rolled back the years.
But
has
actually
run
he has
past-
rolled back the years, huh?
Yeah, dude, he ran past people and like broke defensive line and latched onto ball. And
So
So
Very
out
good.
of the
corner
tell Kautuk, out of the 300 million, how much he gave the defenders to run at half speed?
अरे सब झूठ है, सब अफवाहें
Although, I
हैं.
just have one question. When will you realize that this is still like a Saudi Premier League? Like when
Guys.
will you?
Guys, it is competitive. It is top class football. I have seen it myself.
But
It was
Kautuk, why
beautiful.
is it
Did you watch it
why is
live,
it
Kautuk?
I saw it, but
Which channel? Tell na.
no, I saw it.
Kautuk, I have one question. Why is it that both your players can never fire at the same time?
Dude, ये कैसा मादरचोद है यार ये पेप. मेरा ट्रिपल कैप्टन के टाइम पे ऐसा सब करता है. पहले
क्या
तो
ट्रिपल कैप्टन किसको क्या डिब्रोइना
हालैंड.
तूने अच्छा
हाँ,
okay.
पहले तो dumb fuck इंसान has tap in on right foot, decides to be like no, I will be nice guy, I will cut keeper and give assist instead. And then penalty मिला है ट्रिपल कैप्टन टीम में हालैंड पेनल्टी मिला है और मारेज लिया है यार. और फिर हाफ टाइम पे निकाल दिया है भोसड़ी के को. What is this shit, dude? And now he's apparently injured for Arsenal also. अगर ये 2 गोल नहीं मारा Arsenal के सामने, I'm quitting FPL. मेरा हो गया.
Because in FPL I triple captain Rashford last week.
ना. If I had remembered to make
Last week.
changes, even I would have done this.
हाँ, तो last
Bro,
week
this Rashford is unstoppable,
Wait,
man.
why has
We'll come to
Zoom
that.
frozen? Wait, Zoom has frozen.
No, it's
Okay,
back,
Zoom
it's
has
back,
not
it's
frozen. Okay.
मैं Rashford को must trip captain बनाया. But guys, one sentence I just want to say. I think we have found a Fabregas, huh?
In who?
You found a Fabregas.
Enzo, bro.
In Enzo?
Enzo he is.
Enzo?
ये
E5.
ये bro ये Enzo ने क्या assist दिया है भाई.
नहीं, but that assist was great, and like Fabregas, he's inspired. I think he has the potential to inspire you to many more draws, I feel.
That though I don't know. That I think is now Tuchlia back. But Enzo क्या ball डाला है bro. Oof. And this I think this Mudryk is I think Mudryk का एक I like him. He's got Hazard vibes, but I think he's too fast. That can be a problem.
Oh,
sometimes.
that's his problem. He's too fast.
Leaves the ball
Meaning
behind.
the other slow fuckers can't keep up with his unbelievable pace. Is that what it is?
No, it's just I think he's too fast. तो वो थोड़ा एक issue
उसका
हो सकता है.
कुकुरेला के साथ झगड़ा चल रहा है ना, वेयर अपेरेंटली ही वाज टेलिंग पीपल कि अरे तू आजा यार, मेरा लेफ्ट बैक कुकुरेला है, ऐसा कुछ बोल रहा था अपने दोस्तों
किसको
को.
बोला?
To somebody, I don't know if it was another player or his friend or whatever, but there was like he was seen hugging some guy and been like, bro यार कुकुरेला है मेरे टीम में, छोड़ तू आजा ना instead.
Wow, this Mudryk is one piece of work, huh? Full.
He's saying कुकुरेला बॉल नहीं देता है.
Also, people are saying fake.
Cucurella ball नहीं देता है is not. I don't think. I think
अच्छा, it's
Cuckoo is
fake,
that
okay.
kind of left back. I think Cuckoo is that kind of left back where he occasionally realizes that oh shit, मैं पीछे भी भागने का मेरे को like ऐसा वो करता
अरे
है.
बिकॉज उसका पेरिफेरल विजन में बाल है ना बाबा. कैसा डिफेंडर बनेगा कि अटैकर आ रहा है उसको बाल दिख रहा है. हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल? व्हाई इज Zoom freezing? What has happened to Zoom? Zoom has frozen. Zoomesh Prakash.
Yeah, it has.
Now it is back.
Did I freeze? Did you guys freeze? Who froze?
We all froze.
We all froze. This is a Zoom issue.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
अभी मेरे को आ रहा है connection is unstable, but
Same.
it's not.
Hmm.
Same.
Very
same.
strange. Very strange. This is
You know, Zoom has also
Geoscam.
fired. You know, Zoom has also fired some 10,000 people. No.
Oh,
What?
okay. तो ये layoffs हो रहा है इधर.
Hmm.
तो वो लोग अभी
Oh,
Google
I
Meet
didn't
कर
know.
रहा है. Which company has not laid off people? उनका यूज करते हैं.
अडानी
अडानी का कुछ है क्या वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस सॉफ्टवेयर?
करना चाहिए.
करना चाहिए. अडानी, Gotham, Goths, if you're listening, go for it.
Gotex.
Gotex.
Uh, okay, what else? I have to tell you guys about Real Madrid because we are not officially champions of the
Yes.
world.
And Musa Mara.
Musa Mara. Full. So should I tell you that, or should I tell you before that one story that might make Bawa feel better about his owner?
चलो, tell us.
Should I tell you about that?
Sure.
Tell. Do I have to
Okay.
do a share screen or anything?
No, nothing.
Arey,
One maybe at
second-hand
the end.
football stories.
Yeah, but it's it's so fucking nuts. It's so nuts that I can't even. Anyway, I'll just tell you what it is. Okay, so here's what happens. The year is 1998,
अरे
Okay.
क्या बात है.
and in
I'm in my prime 18 years old.
yes, and but we are moving away from the main leagues of Europe and coming to a small league, okay, which was then known as the Yugoslavian League.
Very
Now,
nice.
in the Yugoslavian League, there is Red Star Belgrade, very famous team,
Yes.
right? Where Red Star and Partizan are the two teams that have had a stranglehold on the Yugoslavian League. But in 1998, Red Star are playing a team called FC Obilic. And the odd thing about this particular match is that when we open this story, we see the players of Red Star Belgrade changing their clothes in the parking lot.
What?
So they're urinating, changing, getting ready.
This
In
is a
the
home game
parking
or an
lot.
away game?
This is at Obilic. Okay, now the question is why are they doing this? Okay, now to answer that question, you have to go back a little bit in time to
Further
the
in time.
story of FC Obilic. Okay, so FC Obilic was a second division team in Yugoslavia. But in 1996, they are taken over by a man called, one second, his name was Arkan. Okay, but his full name was Željko Raznatovic.
Okay.
Now, the reason this is fucking crazy is because Željko Raznatovic was, and I'm just going to read this out to you. He was a Serbian mobster, politician, sports administrator, and paramilitary commander.
Whoa.
He was a bad man to know. Okay, so this guy basically started off as a bank robber, and at that particular point in time in Yugoslavia, what was happening was that these guys, the secret police, came to mobsters like him, and they told him, "Don't fuck around in this country. We're going to issue you fake passports so that you can go to Europe and do all of this kind, and then bring the loot back to bolster
What?
our economy."
Eh?
So basically, it's
And
state
this is
sponsored
and this is Yugoslavia,
as Yugoslavia,
which is
So-
not a nation anymore.
which is not a nation anymore. So basically, what happens is this guy gets us, he's a state sponsored economic bandit who goes around Europe, builds a name for himself as this, now comes back, becomes a paramilitary commander in the Yugoslavian war. After that, in 1990, around 1996, okay, he takes over this small club called FC Obilic, which was in the second division.
Correct.
Immediately, the very same year, they get promoted to the first league. The next year, they win the Yugoslavian championship. They win the league.
Kya
Okay.
baat.
And they, for the first time ever, they beat Red Star and Partizan, breaking a 27-year dominance of those two clubs at the top. Now, the question is, how did they do it? And here's how they did it. Okay. But between 1997 and 2000, they had a 47 match unbeaten streak.
Penchud.
And later, the details started coming out. Raznatovic used to threaten players from opposing teams
Oh,
if they
wow.
scored against FC Obilic. His men would be in the stands very visibly holding guns.
If you shoot, we shoot.
So why were they changing in the parking
I'll
lot?
tell you. Coming to that. I'm taking you slowly down his list of ways that he did it. Next, players used to receive phone calls before matches saying, "Agar tu khela na, to soch le kya hoga." And then they used to threaten them saying, "Ki we're going to shoot bullets into your kneecaps."
Oh, nice.
Next, one winger from an opposing team said that he was stuffed into the boot of a car on the day that he was supposed to play FC Obilic. Later, he was taken out and he was told, "Tu abhi hum log ko join karega." He joined them, and then 18 months later, he was sold off to Fenerbahce.
Wow.
Now, the
Most
reason
intense medical ever, you'd have to say.
so now here's the thing, okay? At that point in time, UEFA had a policy where the governing bodies of particular countries, they could issue their own coaching licenses. So of course,
Of
our
course.
man Arkan got a coaching license, and he used to sit next to the coach in the dugout, and he would watch the players come out. He would be like, "इसने खेला ना, तो देख ले, ये है तेरी wife का photo."
Wow.
So they have escorted, he's got his armed thugs to escort referees to the matches. And one referee later came on national television and said, "I was in the dressing room at halftime and he has come and pointed a gun at me."
Referee. Wow.
Now, the reason the Red Star team was changing in the parking lot of FC Obilic's home stadium was because, apart from all of this, they used to also pipe sedative gases into the opposition dressing room.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable.
No, you
It was
continue.
just about drowsy.
Yeah. Everybody, they jump and they're like, so. Unbelievable.
So finally, now here's the crazy, it gets just 1 degree crazier, okay?
He changes his
Here's
name to
one.
Todd Bowley.
No, what
Shit.
happens is, in a very predictable turn of events, because they won the Yugoslavian League, they start a qualifying campaign for the Champions
Of
League.
course.
And at this point in time, UEFA is hoping that these chutias will get knocked out. Okay, and then they won't have to deal with this problem. But they don't. They beat an Icelandic club and they reached the fucking Champions League. Now at this point, the UEFA core members are like, guys, we can't let this madman with his fucking sedative gassing of opponents and all that.
Yeah.
We can't
This
let
is
him
what
play
UEFA
against.
presidents are supposed to do. ये कैसा कर रहा है?
So they're like, they'll get to play against Bayern Munich and all. What is this shit? So they issue him an ultimatum. They tell him, "Ki boss, your team can play, but you have to step down." Okay. Of course, Arkan takes this horribly, and he decides in perfectly Serbian warlord manner to shoot and assassinate the UEFA president.
Oh my god.
And the only reason the plan foiled was because his assassins couldn't get a clear shot.
Why UEFA was maintaining low block or what?
So finally, the reign of terror ended in 2000 because Arkan himself was executed. A lone assassin came and shot him in the head.
ये यूएफा ही रहेगा भाई.
No, उसका खुद का player हुआ रहेगा, dude. That player's equivalent of Piers Morgan interview. What do I
So
do to get rid
basically,
of him?
this is the like, if you think your owner is bad, you don't know nothing yet.
Very nice. Todd
Ah.
Bowley is great. Todd Bowley, but he sedates you over 8.5 years. You don't come to know yet.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Wondrous story. Also, guys, huge shout out to Irfan Kasmani, who's also one of our Oil Money members, but is continuing to spend further oil money. With I don't even know how to convert this, 185 dirhams. This is way too much money, Irfan. Thank you so much. Huge shout out, chat. Irfan ko shout out de do, bhai. Irfan is the man, is the man, is the best. He says, hello, bhai log. As a United fan, it's so damn difficult to stop thinking about the unlikely title race for us. On top of that, media talking about it as well. Hashtag stop the jinx. Happy with our progress so far, just to get top 4 and a cup and then build in summer. I agree. But thing is, ना अभी मेरे भी excitement हो रहा है. I don't know. It's very hard because you look at that table and it is hard to not dream.
Dude,
I
it
have
felt
I have a small bid over here that I would like
Baba,
to
you're a Chelsea fan. You don't have small bids. Your bid
No,
starts at 80 million.
I have.
and it's an 8-year bid.
I'm saying that in all fairness and honesty, before the season started, I was the only one who was ready to say that I put my neck out for not even my team, for Manchester United. Saying
Baba,
United.
Baba, you know something? You're doubling down on this, and if they finish third, it's going to really hurt.
No, I had said United top. Have you not seen Arsenal has started the slippage?
Sleepy
No,
cheese
but
happened,
do
yes.
you know something? So I was watching the United match, and it genuinely at the end, it felt like it was United of 2011. You know, like it was like these are the kind of matches where earlier you used to feel like Manchester United are just going to get a draw and they'll be rather happy with it.
Yeah.
And then they converted it into a win.
Like
And then
last
at the-
season, this draw and win that they got against Leeds would have been a loss and draw.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. But you have to credit this guy here for
I
what
feel
he.
like I should get like 100 points.
Yeah, okay, take. If United win the league, then sure.
Not win, top 2.
Okay, done. Top 2 done. Confirmed. Here we go.
Dude, what has happened to Rashford? What the fuck is...
Finally, Ten Hag has got him using his brain, literally. But dude, it's really good, yeah. The like him like
If he was
scoring
playing in
headers. and-
Yugoslavia, it would be a cry for help.
Yeah, but I should read some pertinent super chats. Aditya Raju says, hold on to your Ghodas. There is no title race for United next year with reinforcements. Maybe till then, enjoy the ETH ball. See, Aditya Raju, we have been doing the negativity and all for a while, and then every time we kept being like temper expectations, all of that. Then expectations got tempered only with United losing. So, abhi let's ride the wave. I say, ride the wave. Enjoy. मैं तो दिन भर बैठ के अभी my full YouTube recommendation is just all these music videos of Manchester United season so far.
Yeah.
एक मस्त किसी ने बनाया एरिक टेन हाग जीनियस करके, बहुत सही है. I've watched that like 3 times today.
Bro, unbelievable. What it's like I didn't think with this team. Also, by the way, Sancho feels like an extra player, no? That you guys just
Yeah, finally.
got.
And dude, but also you look at the the fact of how he is getting at no point, and this is what I really like about him. At no point has he complained about the amount of players that have been missing. And as a result of him complaining, even we have been like, you know what? If we're not performing, it's not down to not having players. It's just like we've just not performed. Like even when we've not performed, we've somehow come back and like grabbed a draw or done something. So the spirit that he's got going in the game is exceptional. And you look at right now, we've been operating no Ericsson, no Casemiro, no Van de Beek, no Martial, no Anthony. Those are 5 players, of which 4 get into the starting lineup straight away. Then he's managed to rest, like despite Harry Maguire and how Harry Maguire has played that match, last match, we have still managed to like win and keep a clean sheet. With Maguire
So my
was
question is,
awful, absolutely awful.
my question is, Wout is happening, but
Wout is, again, I think he was also very smart with what he did yesterday, where it was just not working with Wout up top. So he put Wout at number 10 because he was like, this guy's doing the link play and holding up and all nicely. He shifted Bruno out wide, and then eventually he gave the assist. He was the guy who laid on the goal for Garnacho. Sabitzer had a key pass in the move to set up Rashford. And severely flying under the radar is Luke Shaw. यार क्या player है ये? कि first half center back निकाला playing against Harry Maguire, covering for him, doing a great job. Then moving to left back, going bombing down the flanks, trapping that ball, assist. Unbelievable he is. यार, he's so good.
12
Azim,
पॉइंट दिया मेरे को, 12 पॉइंट.
Yeah.
was there like was dropping Lisandro and all of that part of a plan of trying to block balls coming in?
No, it was very clearly we have Barcelona to play in the week. So because Varane cannot play those many games, like you have to sort of manage Varane's time. He's realized there's certain players who you can keep abusing and play them every game, like your Bruno Fernandes and Rashford and all these guys. They'll play every game, they'll survive. But Varane can't do that. Lisandro
Yeah.
also, I think, and also just this emergence of Luke Shaw as this auxiliary centre back has become so good because now he's like, for him it's clear that left centre back position is either Luke Shaw or Lisandro Martinez, because then you have cover at left back, you have Malacia available, Varane is there, you've got Maguire to come in emergency, you've got Lindelof to come in, Wan Bissaka is playing well, Dalo is playing well. And that's the thing where I can, even in a bad game, like there's very few times where you can really fault players or fault anybody. You'll just be like, "Acha, apna din nahi tha." And I think it's similar to, in that sense, what Arsenal also have been feeling over like the last year and a half, where it's that same progression where you believe in the manager is doing great things, players are really buying into what the manager is doing. There's good belief in the squad of what this entire process is. So it's really nice to watch. Everyone's playing with a smile on their face. All the toxicity from like previous seasons is all gone, and it's just pure focus on football. So yeah, and now I still like, I would temper our expectations honestly against Barcelona. Like I would be very happy because Barcelona right now best team in Spain. They're severely, like, from where they started the season and where we were laughing at them saying kya kar raha hai, kuch bhi ho raha hai, ye wo, all of that, and where they've come now. Like I would say, you know what, if we go out of the Europa League, it's okay. It allows us to focus on more winnable things in terms of like FA Cup and your League Cup. League Cup final to should be one, in fact, to focus on. But there is that fear that this entire season could unravel in the space of 1 week, where
Right.
we have Barcelona second leg, we have League Cup final, and we have one big league game. I think it's against it's Liverpool, if I'm not wrong. And if you just somehow lose all 3 of those, and then you're out of 3 competitions, and it really hurts. So those are the fine balances. Leicester, I don't know if it's Leicester but yeah, it is Liverpool on 5th March as well. But
Oh, we have
enjoying
news
the
for
ride,
that.
enjoying the ride so far. And it's just one of those, you keep looking at the table and you're like, fuck, because we are 6 points behind Arsenal, City 3 points behind Arsenal. or abhi 5 points behind Arsenal, and City and Arsenal both to play each other. And even if you say, chalo, Arsenal win one, City win one, the weight sets that up if we do our job, and it's a big if. But then suddenly, all top 3 teams are within 3 points. So it's very interesting. And of course, we have suspensions for Barcelona as well. Sabitzer, I think, can't play. Lisandro can't play. So that's maybe another reason why he's put Shaw in at centre back also, to get him used to that position, because it'll probably be Shaw and Varane playing in that game against Barcelona. So yeah, but Casemiro also returns. Like, it's testament to how well this team is doing as a unit that we haven't really talked about Casemiro being missing for these last few games. Like, yes, it was the first game of Lisandro and of Sabitzer and Fred was always going to be difficult because new player, new league, and Fred is Fred. Fred, like you have seen in these 2 games of Leeds, you have seen both Freds. You have seen the Tatti Fred, where before the second game, I was like, yeah, I'm doing half an hour meditation to just prepare my body mentally for seeing another game of Fred. But then the second game, Fred was fucking bossing it, dude. I mean, I won't say bossing it, but like he was just everywhere, winning every ball, winning every duel. So you never know which Fred you're going to get. And I guess that's part of the excitement, actually. But yeah, but it's
The
just
dread of Fred.
yeah, but you just think about it, man. If we had a fully fit squad, particularly in those midfield areas, if you had your Martial fit, uh, I don't know, I would have had a lot more belief. That's why there's still that cautiousness of, are the current players that we have good enough to sustain everything that we are trying to achieve this season? Because what Ten Hag said is true, that we are the only team currently who is still playing in Europe in 4 different trophies. And that's a huge achievement. We're in one final already. We're playing Barcelona. We have FA Cup to go. We are somewhere in the mix for the title. So yeah, enjoy the ride, guys. Enjoy the ride. That's all I'll say.
Dude, by the way, if you're talking about tough fixtures, you want to hear this? Okay. So Real Madrid, next game Elche, then Osasuna. Now here it starts. Are you ready?
Yes.
Real Madrid, Liverpool, Champions League first leg. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid, Barcelona. Real Madrid, Real Betis. Real Madrid, Espanyol. Real Madrid, Liverpool. Real Madrid, Barcelona. Real Madrid, Valladolid. Real Madrid, Barcelona. ये क्या है, dude?
Yeah, it's
Why
crazy.
is
Okay,
this
1 second.
one-
I will return in 1 second. But I'm here in audio. You can continue.
Oh, he's
No, he's just
Chat,
stepping out. No, so I mean, I just want to say that I have given up this season. If anybody's interested in my opinion about Chelsea, I have given up this season, and I'm ready to get a new manager. To be honest,
Wait, you're ready for Potter out?
I was ready for a Potter out on the first day he came.
Hogwarts legacy is over.
I mean, I don't
Nobody
how to
appreciated this
explain.
joke.
Yeah. No, I did, but I don't think he's. पता नहीं यार.
Chal,
I don't know.
as Rohit Nayak says, Bawa rant. Come on, Bawa,
I mean-
let loose.
No, there's no rant. I mean,
अरे बट यू
I-
हैव टू, तुम लोग ऐसा पूरा 11 नया प्लेयर खरीदा है तो थोड़ा ऐसा 2 महीना तो लगेगा ना फॉर देम टू फिगर आउट हाउ टू प्ले विद ईच अदर.
no, I agree. I just think that, but also, it's not about do mahina lagega. It's also about what you're doing with them. Like you can't do that thing, right? Like where you just say, jao khelo. Like you can't.
No, you have to
can't
say
do-
Jao Felix.
Jao Felix.
Jao Felix aage mara na goal.
Hmm.
But and honestly, it's the players. Yeah, I don't know,
You think-
man. How
But
far-
now see, you've invested all these, so and that is the larger question that we have to ask. Ki, have these players been bought at the behest of Potter? Who is making the footballing decision over here? Because if you say कि चलो Potter के लिए ये सब player खरीदा है, and then you sack Potter, and now you get new manager, and new manager is like ये मेरे को 4 player पसंद नहीं है, और ये चारों player अभी 9 साल का contract है उन लोग का, तो फिर कैसा करेगा?
I don't think that that's how it's going to work. I think whoever's coming on will very clearly be told that this is the team. Are you guys ready?
But will there be a manager who will be like कि अच्छा मेरा not as per my specifications team मिल रहा है and I won't get to build my way? I mean, there's
No.
only a certain type of manager you will get, because lots of the upcoming the big managers will be like कि मेरा project चाहिए. Like a Ten Hag came in ki saying कि अच्छा United sucks. मैं project, I am getting Lisandro Martinez, I am getting Anthony, I am getting Casemiro, I am getting all the players that I want, and I am going to build a team in my image. But यहाँ पे it looks like कि Potter के सर के ऊपर से बस लाते जा रहे player.
No, that is fine. But that is true for only the players that he's getting. But he's not got terrible players. It's not like these players
But
are
who has made these decisions to get the players? That is what defines it, na Baba? Is the sporting director making these decisions? Is Todd Bowley making these decisions? Is manager making these decisions?
The sporting director is
Todd Bowley, exactly. But no, but you all signed one new sporting director, no?
Yeah, but I mean, it's the Yugoslavian Premier League.
डिक्की में डाल के.
Yeah, what do you think, Baba? One more, Jose third time.
The conversation
Sri.
apparently they were. I don't know if Jose will come back, but I think that Bowley needs to be the bigger man and ask Tuchel to come back.
But why will Tuchel come back?
He has the love for the club, dude.
But no, I mean, love for the club is one thing, but like if you have to work with a guy who, like, he didn't leave for any other reason than the fact that Bowley sucked as a owner.
No,
why would you come back?
Bowley sacked him because Bowley was like, "I सुन तेरे को तो ये करना पड़ेगा."
हाँ, but they had clashes, no? With why would he come back to that situation?
I mean, even Mourinho did, no?
हाँ, but Mourinho वही ना उसका ऐसा love hate relationship था कि clash किया फिर छोड़ दिया फिर वापस आ गया फिर वापस
But
clash किया.
also Mourinho was full mercenary, you know? He was Jose mercenary.
Yeah, completely.
Now let's see. I don't know.
But who would you take apart from Tuchel? Because Tuchel तो नहीं आ रहा है. कौन लेगा तू manager? Who is the manager to navigate you through this?
यार मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ सिमियोनी को लेके आओ बिकॉज सिमियोनी तो
अरे
गोली
तुम
को
लोग
भी
ऐसा
डरा था।
अट्रैक्टिव फुटबॉलर्स लेके आए बाबा. कैसा
हाँ,
करेगा
but
सिमियोनी?
सिमियोनी
can you-
गोली को डरा धमका के रखेगा ना.
So you
will
then you
keep
need
Bowley in
Simeone
check.
as football director.
We'll keep Bowley in check.
What about
So-
Lampu?
Lampu no won't come also.
Why would he not come? He's just got sacked from Everton. I think how
नहीं,
much
नहीं,
lower
नहीं.
can he go?
नहीं वो नहीं आएगा वो.
Vincent
Yes,
Company.
चलेगा वो सब stress नहीं.
Pochettino, Baba, Pochettino.
No please.
Why? What's wrong with Pochettino?
No we don't want more mediocrity.
Why Bichara
Really?
Pochettino took Spurs so far
Yeah.
and
No,
then
but
that
only-
Levy stopped giving him money.
But only so far na.
Baba, you know who you need? You need Bino Gittins.
What? I'm sorry, he needs to buy new kittens?
Who is this gentleman now?
Arey, Bino Gittins, yaar. Baba, he's the solution to all your problems. If you can just buy now, then you'll be sorted. Chat, please tell Baba who Bino Gittins is.
Tell me also, I don't know. Luis Enrique apparently, Lucky Ali cosplayer Luis Enrique is also potentially in the list.
कोई ये सब लोग
हैंसी
नहीं.
फ्लिक लेगा क्या बाबा? हैंसी फ्लिक
नहीं,
कैलिबर
thank
क्यों? क्या प्रॉब्लम है हैंसी फ्लिक में? ट्रेबल वेबल जीत के चला गया वो.
you. अरे बायर्न में ट्रेबल जीता है वो.
हाँ बस कुछ तो जीता
Okay.
ना बाबा.
How about Bielsa? Bielsa ball, dude.
अरे Bielsa has to construct a team in his image, no?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Bielsa
First-
won't come only.
First, Chelsea gets relegated to second division. Then slow rebuild.
Bielsa won't come only. ये कौन है? Bruno, just you wait. Henry Higgins कौन है ये? Bruno Higgins.
ये
Bruno
क्या है?
Higgins?
I don't know
अरे
any
तेरा-
of this.
ये Biggins जो भी तू बोल रहा है.
Oh, Bino Gittins, come on. Arey, he's the top talent.
Who does he
Top
coach currently?
talent.
Who does he?
No,
coach?
no. He's not a coach. He's a winger.
Oh wow. Here we are trying to find the solution to too many players. Which manager? You're like, fuck it, get one more player.
I feel like Baba needs one more young winger. Baba, he's
No,
18.
Baba needs a young Wenger at this point. Wow, तुम लोग will
I
still
just-
sign करेगा. I'm telling you, will still.
will still play. No, the other thing, Kautuk, I just want you to say, I have good news for you.
Hmm.
Mbappe is interested to come to Real Madrid.
अरे प्लीज यार, प्लीज सज्जन जी घर आ जाओ प्लीज.
So he has said that he's fed up at PSG and he wants to come to Real Madrid.
But PSG now have big problem, no? For no Messi, no Mbappe against Bayern.
Also,
Bro, by the way, this Arsenal player is now top scorer in France.
Lacazette.
No.
Giroud.
Wait, what is this guy's name? It's a weird name. Balogun.
Florun
Yeah.
Balogun. What's his name?
Folrian or something.
Florun Balogun.
Balogun. Wow, that guy also. I think if you can nab these two players, now I think you will be sorted.
Can you just give us? Should we just get Zizou or what?
Zizou
But I
again,
don't-
which ना same thing. वो मांगेगा खुद का प्लेयर. सब मैनेजर आके बोलेगा कि मेरे को अभी 300 मिलियन और खर्च करने का है.
Yeah. Also, that meme will come back in fashion. Zizou learning English to tell Chelsea no.
Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna do some super chats. Akshay Singh, who's Oil Money member, 14 months. Shabash Akshay Singh. He says, "Woohoo! Finally tickets मिल गया for Thursday's game. क्या बात है? It would be worthwhile to travel to Barcelona if United wins. मजा आ जाएगा." अरे fuck यार, this Barcelona game is after our RHCP concert
Oh, also I just want to
at
say
4
in
a.m.
the-
for us.
at the
Oh,
Nou Camp,
it's 4 a.m. Balogun.
4 a.m. Balogun.
Singapore time. Just want to say that Barcelona now have a new lever. They are selling individual seats
Yes.
at Nou Camp that you can buy.
Yes, you can buy
And
your
take
own
home?
seats.
You can take it home?
नहीं, bench पे नाम रहेगा तेरा. This seat is donated by Kautuk Srivastava.
It's like
अरे
जैसे वो पार्क में रहता है ना.
I don't know
yeah.
if that's the case, but they are selling seats.
I think they're actually just selling the seats. They're just OLX pay. They're just there's 90,000 listings for chair.
I would like to sit on a chair from
Oh,
Barcelona.
so basically Shreyas says that because they're renovating the stadium, they're like, instead of throwing the seats away, we'll sell them. Wow. So who's going to buy it? You realize what a
Barcelona
niche
realizes
market.
that to renovate the stadium also they need money. Just selling the chairs is not going to pay for the stadium
Arey
renovation.
Baba, you don't understand Barcanomics.
तू रुक, अभी वो लोग यूरोपा जीतेगा, ला लीगा जीतेगा, fucking
Yeah, Europa तो जीत जाएगा वो लोग यार. Europa, I have very little hope of United surviving 2 legs.
I had actually cancelled my subscription as a United fan, but I'm rejoining it for the next 2 weeks.
Yes. Fuck 4 a.m. देखना पड़ेगा and I'll have to see if there's अरे यार. This is the problem with staying with as a friends who have child and all. ऐसा बीच रात में you have to be like वो अच्छा बच्चा उसका उठ जाएगा and all.
Oh my god, yeah. Time has changed.
Times change, man. Daniel Ansari says, Azim, is your ankle going to be okay? Because then pole dance कौन करेगा? Pole dance यार, pole dance मेरे को नहीं लगता है होने वाला है. But शायद हो भी सकता है. Who knows?
What is the pole dance? What are the
If
conditions for pole
United, I
dance?
said if United win title, I'll do pole dance.
Correct. Yeah, that's worthy. That's worthy.
Yeah, why not?
That's worthy.
Why not? The ankle is getting better. Maybe 2 weeks में शायद full recovery.
Fuck, I hope this Haaland scores like some 8 goals in the next 2 games because I'm getting a little worried.
I hope he scores 4 against Arsenal and then doesn't score all season because triple captain निकल जाए. That's all. बेदर्दी बादशाह says, अच्छा कहाँ से जीत रहे थे? क्या जरूरत थी सिटी को उंगली करने की? पेप टकला अब 3-2-2-1 करवा के जीतेगा. 3-2-2-1. Is that a full complement of players? No. Fascinating.
3-4.
7. Yeah, 2 red cards by default. Ari, did you see Pep getting all defensive about the City situation?
Yeah.
The questions were put to him of, so Pep, what is all this scam that is going on? And he's like, we are innocent and kuch nahi hua hai. And at some point he was like, because they were saying that, other teams will be like, they'll want you stripped of the titles and they'll want their title backs because you did financial doping.
Gafla.
And he was like, yeah, we are to blame for everything. Steven Gerrard slipped. We were to blame when Steven Gerrard slipped. He's like, he's going all the way, dude.
I like this. He discovered sarcasm from at some point, and then now he just always uses it.
Yeah. To the point where now you don't know, and I think that's filtering into his team talks, and that's why City is not playing well. Well, he's like, तुम लोग गार्ड मारो अभी पिच
No,
पे
no,
जाके.
no, no, no.
And they're like,
As if
ठीक
you
है
know what
गार्ड
it
नहीं
is.
बनाना है, okay, all right.
You know what it is? He's going to Haaland and he's going like, नहीं तो एक काम करना, do fewer touches. कर ही मत ना touch ही मत कर. खेलता ही क्यों
And
है?
Haaland is like, yeah, Pep, what a great man, what a great tactician. Must follow this.
But also, I love how these reporters, they're doing that classic thing where they're like, याद है आपने कहा था 2
Yeah.
साल पहले कि अगर होएगा तो तू चला जाएगा.
Yeah.
अब बोल पेप,
Yeah.
अब बोल.
And he's like, nahi, we, and he's not saying we are innocent, as Rahul Sani in chat says. He says, we will be innocent. Are nahi.
Time to call.
In future, we will be
बोल
innocent.
रहा है ना, वो तो ये सब भी बोल रहा है कि देख भाई यूएफा ने भी ये सब कीचड़ उठाने का कोशिश किया, कुछ हुआ नहीं हम लोग का, तो इसमें भी नहीं होएगा.
No, so the thing with UEFA was more a thing of compliance, where UEFA was making like the fine that they got from UEFA was not for breach, because UEFA did not have any conclusive evidence of their breaches. And UEFA kept asking them for evidence ki open your books, show us emails, etc, etc. And they were like, गार्ड मारा हम लोग नहीं दिखा रहे because we are innocent and you don't have rights to ask us for this data. So the fine that was slapped on them was not for irregularity, it was for non-compliance. So that is the thing over here where if now they have to comply because अभी 115 breach लेके आया है वो लोग कि this is what we have. So let's see what happens.
Dude, I think as Chad has started talking about it, I think this might be the, like the way that the assassination of Archduke Ferdinand led to the World War.
Yes.
This might be the rise of the ESL.
Yeah, ESL now
Perez.
is coming and being like, कि guys, अच्छा छोड़ो, guys, हम लोग we are being too elitist. अभी 80 teams can play, guys. 80 teams are allowed. We will create the footballing pyramid on our own. But that's what they're doing. Apparently now they want to have ESL के various divisions, like footballing pyramid of this. And this Infantino has been trying to revamp the World Cup also, Club World Cup. Because apparently he wants it to be a proper Club World Cup. Like जैसा World Cup का format होता है 32 teams, group stage, ये वो. This is what he's trying to do. Which would be कितना game खिलाएगा यार players से, which is the main reason this new format has not happened अभी तक.
Dude, it is so frustrating. It's so frustrating because like as a team, you can't get any kind of momentum before Infantino takes you off to Morocco to play in one Club World Cup. Then again, now you have to play in one Club Super World Cup.
Yeah.
Like it's just never ending. We'll talk about this thing also. Real Madrid's champions of the world wala scene.
Yes.
Because essentially what they've done is they've gone to Morocco and they have used it as warm-up games for their injured players to see how they're doing. Couple of things of note that happened in this thing in the World Cup, Club World Cup. Firstly, we played the Real Madrids of Asia and the Real Madrid of Africa.
Al Ali and
Al Hilal. So
अच्छा, the Al Ali is African.
Al Ali is Egypt.
Oh
Egypt.
shit, yes.
So Al Ali is Real Madrid to the point where they have won 10 of these African Champions Leagues and they've come. And kuch meaning the most successful team of all time in Africa and stuff like that. So anyway, but what happened is 2-3 things of note. One is Fede ne Carlo का job बचा लिया.
How he did
Because
this?
Carlo had said in one press conference that if you can't get a player like Fede Valverde to score 10 goals, then you should not be a coach.
Oh, correct.
And after the World Cup, he had just stopped. He had just stopped scoring. But इस Club World Cup में बजा दिया उसने 3 classics of Fede Valverde.
But quite a classic this match was, no? 5-3 and all it went to.
Yeah, it went. The final went to 5-3, and Musa Marega was the guy who first led their comeback. Dude, Rodrigo का close control कुछ और ही है. He's become close control king Rodrigo now. where he purposely finds tight space so he can show off close
Yes.
control.
This is like Anthony, but actually effective.
Yeah. And full dinking and all was going on. Like, so basically these guys went there and they were like, okay, look, we have this Alaba coming back, we have Chouameni, all of these people coming back, तो इन लोग को खिला देंगे इधर और देखते हैं क्या होता है. Here's another amazing stat of worth. And the stat is, so we had one of our reserve players called Sergio Arribas.
Arribas.
He came on for 1 minute and he
Okay.
scored 1 goal,
This is what you
which
need.
is an unbelievable output considering that Eden Hazard has played hundreds of minutes
And scored no goals.
one goal.
But why you all didn't play Mariano in this game?
Because Mariano has played hundreds and hundreds of minutes and scored.
Has he ever scored a goal for Real Madrid?
Yeah. He scored like a few goals. But I don't know what they sent him off to France, where he scores a decent amount of goals, and then they brought him right back. And Mariano also, like one seasoned grifter, was like, it ain't getting better. Life ain't getting better. मैं bench पे बैठूंगा पर Real Madrid के bench पे. He's a
Doesn't
fucking
he
champ.
have the vibe of who was that same Real Madrid में ही था who went on to have like one crazy life upshot का जो feature हुआ था?
There's several of these people. Was it Antonio Cassano?
No, Real Madrid का I think fuck what did he do? He's
Forward?
forward only. Arey fuck I can't. Hesse.
Rodriguez.
Hesse Rodriguez. Yeah.
No, Jose Rodriguez was more talented than this guy in all spheres, including rapping and all sorts of other activities. This guy, he's just frustrating to the point of like disbelief. That how is he playing for? What is the statistical metric that someone saw and said ki Mariano needs to be in this team? It's going to be one of those life's enduring mysteries. Maybe he's too good when it's when he's playing in like a training ground session when no one's watching him. I think he's too good. Nutmeg कर रहा है, rainbow कर रहा है.
Yeah, this is. I think he's like a Nani type player. No, he'll do all the tricks. But Nani also
doesn't-
actually in
he-
retrospect.
Nani did the tricks in front of people while playing for Manchester United on the fucking pitch. I've never seen Mariano do a trick. Fuck it. I've never seen Mariano do a decent touch.
Have you
He's
seen
not made
Lukaku?
He's not made a half decent run that I've been like, oh, Mariano ने क्या अच्छा movement है Mariano का.
It's one of those. We've had a few of those in our times also. But they had phases. They were not like an entire career of that.
AN बोल रहा है Mariano किस मुंह से contract extension मांग रहा है. So, wait, was there anything else? Let me just check.
Yeah.
Was there? Oh yeah. There was one other amazing moment. I just want to point this out. Two things. So both of them involve Vinny and Modric in different ways. So one was in the semi-final to get to against Al Ahly to get to the final. So in that match, we were 2 goals up. Okay, and Vinny gets a through ball. He gets to the he's in the D. He tries to pass the ball into the net, but the goalkeeper kind of smothers it. Okay, now it's a Laurel and Hardy moment from this match because what happens next is the guy has smothered it. Vinny has walked past the goalkeeper and he's like, okay,
Just doing a Fred.
yeah, he's telling Rodrigo or someone, ki, sorry, I couldn't pass it, right? And meanwhile, at the back, goalkeeper hasn't controlled the ball. So the ball is bouncing all over the place and the guy is trying. And Modric has seen this and Modric says, hey, piche.
Which was the one who was the very bad goal conceded? There were lots of bad goals conceded. But this guy who couldn't sort his feet out and almost put the ball into his own net in this weekend in the Premier League. So fuck, who was it on the line who literally like he had made the block and then somehow he only put it into his own net. Brighton ka tha na shayad. It seems like
I
one
didn't
of those
see.
Lewis Dunk type
Brighton.
characters. No, Southampton. Bednarek. This Southampton are in damn deep shit right now, man.
Why?
They
What is
finally,
happening?
they're rock bottom of the league. They finally fired one manager. That manager was full on one other trip only. I forgot what was his name, Nathan Jones or something like that. His name was, and he lasted 14 games and gave some press conferences where he gave some alag level of gyan. And he was like कि सब player बकवास है उन लोगों को समझ में नहीं आता है कैसा करने का है क्या है ये वो. He's like I am a great manager, all of that. He was going mad fully, and now he's also sacked. So Southampton look very going down. Bournemouth also looking like going down. Leicester arise from the ashes and go 4-1 up against Tottenham Hotspur after conceding. And for Spurs, bad to worse. Bentancur out for the season apparently ACL. And ये Conte का क्या scene है? Is he back on the touchline or what? Does anyone know? Yeah, and of course, Lloris is also out. So
Conte घर से फोन कर रहा था ना केन को कि congrats on. Did you see that video?
no, I didn't see that.
He reached the 200th goal. or
Most
something like that.
highest scoring Spurs player. Yeah.
He's like, I saw it. It was very nice.
He's like, it would be weird if he didn't see the goal. Na? He's like, हाँ नहीं मैं सो रहा था actually.
He gave like it was like, you know, when an uncle calls you for your marriage anniversary or something like that.
Conte had
Very similar.
gallbladder surgery. Okay, so now he is back. But उसका squad depletion देख के एक और kidney stone हो जाएगा उसको. Bichara Conte. I think yeah, Spurs season is probably looking very done now. Next week now or the week after, I'm going to try and get some people from Newcastle to come, like actual Newcastle. I have a Indian, Geordie Indian comedian who lives in Newcastle.
क्या बात है?
So I'll see if I can get him. Super chats. Anirudh Dhawan says excited to see Baba and Kotok in Toronto. Already bought tickets, though wanted to check if there are any 442 oil incentives. The incentive was that you don't have to buy the ticket. So yeah, but I will check the 442 email and yeah, we'll figure out. Let's see कि क्या कर सकते हैं. If you've already bought the ticket, कुछ शायद देख सकते हैं. Halu Bhai says Kautuk पापा पेरेस को फोन मिला. Halu Bhai says Kautuk पापा पेरेस को फोन मिला मेरे को रियल मैड्रिड आना है.
Who's saying this?
Halu Bhai.
Mbappe.
Hello,
Oh,
bhai.
Hello,
Arey,
bhai.
come on, hello, bhai.
Between
Please,
Halu
yaar.
Bhai and Mbappe, which one would you pick?
दोनों
नहीं, why
Ideally
give this
दोनों.
option?
Okay, I would.
Which fits your DNA?
I would. I mean, looking at the team, I would want. At this point, I would want Hallu.
Hallu. Everyone in chat exclusively is Mbappe.
I'll tell you why. The only reason being that Vinny is blossoming on that wing, and I
Okay.
don't want that to get fucked.
Would you take Rashford if he was available for us 100 million?
Does he play on the right? He plays on the right.
No, right is
left.
hopeless. He cannot play right at all. He can
No,
play
then I don't want
center or
that.
left.
I don't want Rashford.
Okay, chalo. Well, that is answered. Fraud Boli says, भाई लोग सुना है कुछ player auction चल रहा है आज इंडिया में. बाबा जल्दी बता तेरे को कौन चाहिए चेल्सी में. तेरा भाई अब जाके खरीद लेगा.
Oh, नहीं, any MC Stan. So,
भाई खरीद भी लेगा ऐसा बोल मत. Mexstan. FC बार्सिलोना says कौतुक बता किसकी साइड लेगा तेरे दुश्मन बार्सिलोना या मैन यूनाइटेड. वो जिसने तेरे गोट की बेइज्जती करके निकाला. By the way, Araujo best defender in the world. Is he really that good now?
He's become pretty good.
Yes, but how are you choosing Barcelona over a club that disrespected your goat? I mean, how are you choosing club who disrespected goat over Barcelona?
Because देखो गोट का एक दुश्मन और वो है बारसा और गोट का दुश्मन मेरा दुश्मन.
But goat का दुश्मन is also United, no?
But वो कम दुश्मन. गोट का रियल दुश्मन was Ten Hag.
This is Dushman Derby for Kautuk. Aditya Raju says, tired of the new manager effect that United has to face. Hopefully, by the time we play loser fools, they don't get a new manager. Hagwire is still shit. Yeah. Why couldn't we get Chelsea when they are going with this old manager bounce? Would be nice.
We
Karthik,
don't want it.
we want na. We want it to go. Because it was difficult when we played y'all. Casemiro Nikala bichara. Header.
I just want to see one good game of Chelsea in my life with these new
Yeah.
players, with
Oh,
Noni
see.
and everyone.
Huh.
Karthik Sheth says, who's become a member? He says, RV Bhailo, great show, Azim in Bangalore. Thank you so much. My first live stand up and enjoyed Max. Sorry, Bangalore mein to maja hi aa gaya ye weekend. Unbelievable. It was too good. Swarang Verma says, in hindsight, it feels like PL knew Kase red card would kill us. PL knew. Only redeeming moment was Garnu. Acha, Garnu, Eric Ten Hag, Sabi Kase Fred, Steele. Greater than Tiki Taku. Let's see who can see. Sabitzer to can't play, so we're gonna have Cassie Fred in midfield.
What are your views on Sabitzer so far?
Good, yeah. I mean, you can't fault the guy. Like coming into a new league, being thrust straight away into first team responsibility. His first game against Leeds was a little suspect, I would say, but also considering he was not playing that regularly for Bayern anyway, so it's taken him a while to get going. But listen, he's doing the job. He's very tidy in possession. He's been having to do a lot more defensive work than the position that we signed him for. But once Casemiro is back, I think he'll have that little bit more license to get forward and get into shooting positions and all of that. So but he's shown, like he's properly shown that he's got the he's got that fire in his belly. Like, he's been up for the fight. Like, because you have to be fucking to play two United Leeds derby matches, which are like fucking hard matches, flying into tackles and everyone's trying to kill each other. He's come out of it looking pretty good. Couple of key passes, couple of shots on goal. Very instrumental in like a few good passages of play as well. So, yeah, good signing.
So
Can't
your
complain.
three-man midfield is Casemiro, Sabitzer, and Bruno.
Yeah,
till the end of
Bruno.
the season.
Although interestingly, what seems to be working right now is having Weghorst at 10 and putting Rashford
But he
up
plays
top.
like a center attacking mid dude. Like he plays very deep.
Yeah, because that's what, I mean, see, he's not the guy who's going to get in behind the defense. He doesn't have the pace for that. But his link up play is very good. Like he's actually for a big guy, his touch is really good. His first touch, his layoffs, like his work rate of the ball is excellent. So that's why he's sort of kept in the team. So I think until such time that Martial is not available, we might see the thing of Weghorst will start up top, but then later in the game when we need to sort of, if we're not able to break through the lines, then he'll swap those two positions. So it'll be interesting to see how he does it. But yeah, good attacking options for once. We're like, and it was an interesting stat. I think United in the Premier League now have the maximum number of goals scored from the bench. Which, like, if you remember the last seasons, our biggest complaint was fuck koi bench pe hai hi nahi. Ole substitution karta hi nahi hai. Full game we play 90 minutes with like one token substitution at the end. So it's very nice that we have like right now Anthony is injured or Eriksen is injured, Van de Beek is injured. All these guys are not available.
Also, what happens with so what does your front line look like? Where does Garnacho fit into this?
So for right now, it's between Garnacho and Sancho for starting. I think if everybody, I mean, I can't say if everybody is fit because then that's a very different looking team only. But frontline right now is Weghorst, Rashford left, and one player sacrificed on the right, which is Garnacho / Sancho. Because Rashford whatever you do, he does not work on the right. I don't know what it is. He does not have that understanding of the position. He becomes too predictable on the right. Nobody knows. But on the right, uska chalta hi nahi. So Sancho is that guy who sort of is the one who's willing to take up that position on the right, and they do switch occasionally, flank here and there. But what he's been doing now is that he's been putting Bruno on the right because Bruno seems to be more effective than Rashford, and then putting Rashford up top, having Weghorst at cam, and having Sancho / Garnacho on the left. And then if you've got Casemiro, you've got Casemiro, Sabitzer, Fred, तीनों में से दो managing midfield, that's good. But the fear is this only कि अभी midfield में एक और injury हो गया, एक suspension आ गया, then you're fucked again. then it's Zidane Iqbal time. So yeah, but Bruno
Oh,
is
by
the
the
guy
way,
who's been sacrificed the most because I think he's been the guy who's lost a lot of effectiveness having to be on the right, but he's just doing a job for the team because by playing him, the one player out of position, you're allowing three different players to play their natural position. So it sort of is the compromise that we have to reach.
वो मैनेजर मीटिंग में बोलता रहेगा मैनेजर आई नो मोस्ट पीपल आर आस्किंग व्हाई आर यू प्लेइंग मी इन डिफरेंट पोजीशंस बट आई वांट यू टू नो दैट आई एम विलिंग टू प्ले इन एनी पोजीशन दैट इज नीडेड फॉर द टीम
Yes.
फिर ये वाला
Yes.
कि ये वाला रिएक्शन फ्रॉम मैनेजर
Yeah. And we do have more options of the bench. We have Pellistri as well, who was pretty decent when he came on against Leeds, was involved in the goal as well. तो कितना player नहीं है, dude. McTominay also is injured. He's not available. So like we're playing without like a good six, seven first team players at this moment in time, and still like there's not you don't feel कि अरे fuck कितना squad depleted है. You're not
you know
getting that
something?
feeling.
Anthony, I think, is going to be the biggest casualty in the coming months, in the sense that it's going to become weird and strange. He's also right, no? Right wing.
Yeah, but when he's playing right wing, then there's not that much of a problem with the balance because then you just don't start Weghorst. You just start Rashford through the middle, Sancho left, Anthony right. Everybody plays their natural position. So because we have nobody apart from Anthony and Pellistri who plays that right wing, we're having to do this thing, and Anthony is injured right now.
So you sacrifice Weghorst when
Of course,
Anthony's back.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Because then, like, that's a proper, like, and that's the lineup that was working for us. Like, even if you look earlier in the season, it was Rashford, Sancho, and Anthony who was the front three for the most part of like that long sort of run of good results that we had.
But is Rashford better through the middle or through the left? And if you do you
I
want to
think
disrupt him?
he's developing into that player where he can do both. Because I think through the middle he's a little bit more effective because I think Rashford is better when he's playing on instinct. When you give him time on the ball, is when वो थोड़ा this does not work. When he just has to run onto a ball and finish, or he just has to beat one man and take a shot, that's where he's good. If you give him too much time to think कि अच्छा cross भी कर सकता है, cut भी कर सकता है, pass भी कर सकता है, shot भी ले सकता है, that's when he gets confused and he has a spasm and he gives the ball away. So you want him in that situation where just play on instinct, get in behind, and his finishing has been great this season. You can see, I mean, 20, 21, 22 goals that he's got. It's you don't get that without being like a good finisher. And all sorts of goals, like scoring the headed goals also. So excellent. And I don't think any penalties, or maybe like no penalties amongst those goals as well. So actually, apart from the one that Bruno has taken, United have had very few penalties this season. And one though was very costly, that fucking McTominay one.
So you guys aren't Manchester United.
No, now we are getting our comeuppance for all the years of Ferguson, of all the decisions we have got in the past. Now they are like कि ये season अपन बदला लेंगे, तुम लोग को एक penalty नहीं देंगे हम लोग. मतलब stone wall का stone wall होना चाहिए, then you will get penalty.
Arsenal का क्या हुआ penalty कुछ तो sorry VAR का.
हाँ VAR, they were like oops, we forgot to see one player was coming back. हाँ sorry. From offside position. They have legit said कि sorry guys, हम लोग एक player देखना भूल गए. Like, how can you have VAR and have human error? What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Controlled by human.
अरे हाँ, but human के पास time है ना. The whole point of like they're like कि अच्छा referee's job is too difficult because referee doesn't have time and luxury to see from different angles. तेरे पास कितना तू ले ना 5 सेकंड और देख पूरा.
Honestly, like the whole refereeing job only looks so redundant now. Because अगर तू भी गेम रोक के टीवी देख रहा है मेरे जैसे तो मैं ही कर देता हूँ ना.
Yeah. I just have audience poll no at this point. कि सब लोग बैठो अपना Sky Plus customers दबाओ blue button.
No, it will increase the engagement. It will increase the number of people watching.
Yeah.
And just can you imagine the battles that will happen between? It will really count then how big your follower count is of your club. Oh fuck.
Yeah, Man City getting no decisions at all. Yeah, like they forgot to draw the offside line. Can you imagine? It's crazy. Then there was one where Suchek just stopped the ball with his hand. वो Suchek खुद बोल रहा है at the end of the match is yeah, my father was a goalkeeper so I was pretending to be him. वो ऐसे press conference में आके बोल रहा है dude. तो हाथ से shot stop किया. VAR has given nothing. It's a complete
lad.
joke, dude. It's a complete joke. This
Listen,
VAR.
do you think at the end of the season, Arsenal fans are going to complain about the fact that they lost the league because of VAR?
Arsenal. Yeah,
Huh?
could happen. It's very possible. Yeah. Very, very possible. VAR is going to have a pivotal effect, I feel, if it hasn't had already. I think genuinely they need to, and they're planning to do this, but they need to have like the audio communication like played live, even if not in the stadium, because वो stadium में riot हो जाएगा, but at least for people watching at home,
Yeah.
like how you do it अपना cricket
Formula
में तो
One.
stadium में होता है ना पूरा, the whole voice is cast across the stadium.
And Formula One also.
Formula One not anymore, because there they were
So
seeing
you're
all
saying-
wheeling dealing happen between
You're
referee
saying
and-
when I'm sitting in the
One sec, Formula One has stopped doing pit to driver chat.
no, pit to driver chat is there. The driver to authorities chat is not there anymore.
But last year it was there, na?
Last
Let's
year it
go
was not
racing.
there, but the year before it was there, and then they were like, "This too much is happening," and these guys are trying to influence the race
Let's go
director and all
racing.
of that. Yeah,
Mm.
it's very very stupid. Chat GPT should control VAR. I agree. Prem
Dude,
Biraj
this,
says he's
huh.
put start bench drop Carvajal, Aspi, Gary Neville.
Oh.
I would. Man, that's a tricky one.
At their peak,
Yeah, let's
I'm
assume
assuming?
at the peak.
so Danny Carvajal, Gary Neville, and who's the third one?
Aspilicueta. Stalwart
I would
fullbacks.
I would start Danny Carvajal. I would bench Aspilicueta and drop Neville.
I would start Gary Neville. I would bench Aspilicueta. I would sell Carvalho.
Oh fuck!
I would sell Carvalho. I would
What?
start SP. I would bench Gary Neville.
What?
Great, you got all of it.
All combinations he's got.
Arey, Apur Mishroy has returned to Oil Money. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Akash Chakrabarti, Dr. Apur Mishroy, I should say. Akash Chakrabarti, who's also Oil Money member 8 months in a row. Well done. He says, with the recent development around AI projects like ChatGPT and Google Lambda, how far is the day when AI could be better manager than Graham Potter? This we'll do. I will do this next week, where ChatGPT as manager and see what the results are. We'll try to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Yeah, that's a great one.
Kunal Jaswani says, just watch last week's episode with the interview of Footy Doctor. Wow, Baba, did you take communications or elocution lessons?
What?
Watch last week's episode with interview of Footy Doctor because you were so coherent.
Arey, but guys, see, you have. Okay, I'll explain the whole shtick of why 442 works. Okay. Now, if you guys want to understand how this works, I will tell it to you. Have you watched Top Gear? We
That's
call
the point.
ourselves the Top Gear of football,
Yes.
right? Now, in Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson is the buffoon.
Yes.
Right? James May is Captain Slow, and he does like the most rational, normal, sober kind of things. And then
Richard Hammond.
Richard
He's
Hamilton
trying to die.
Hamilton.
is the guy.
Who's
is the
getting
guy
injured
who's
all the
like-
time, like me.
He's not just injured all the time, but he's also like the over enthusiastic, overachiever. Like, "Main karega na, of course karega, try karega." He's that guy, and because of that trifecta, that chemistry, that midfield really works. In 442, if you've seen the first few episodes of 442, the joke was very simple. It was straight man and clown.
Yes.
Now we've added, when Kautuk has come on board, the dynamic has changed where I have to play the dumb one.
Correct.
If I don't play the dumb one, then there's no friction to rub off. How many pronunciations of Kweshkalaka you will hear? You won't hear. You can't hear as many pronunciations.
But tell us now, since you are just saying that is all a character, tell us the actual name now once.
Khwarash Kweshkalia. What I'm saying?
बाबा कुछ तो शर्म कर अभी उसने स्कोर किया है
हाँ,
बेचारे
So,
18 गोल इन्वॉल्वमेंट है उसका इस सीजन बाबा ही इज अ फ्यूचर
अरे
बैलन
bro,
डॉर विनर
for so long I said I couldn't get Aspilicueta right. Yeah.
व्हाट यूज्ड टू
Yeah.
कॉल हिम
I used to stop at ASP
Yeah.
because it would be ASP.
Yeah.
Aspil Kalaja.
Aspilkar.
Even Kappa was difficult, dude. Arrizabalaga.
Yeah, so and you know how in Top Gear all these guys eventually they got Grand Tour and then they all had their own spin-off shows. Just like Kautuk
Yeah.
has second-hand stories. Now Neville will have his own show, like Baba pronounces things. You know,
Yeah.
I would watch 30 minutes of that.
You send in a super chat and I will mispronounce what you sent me.
It's a great concept, guys. I think Amazon Prime is waiting to pick this up. Clarkson's Farm and Baba pronounces things. Here we go.
Oh, Clarkson's Farm season 2, very good, huh?
I have to watch. I will download it for the flight tonight. Very nice.
Yeah, but very good, very good.
It's
I don't know.
Squash.
Yeah, if only he hadn't got himself cancelled 2 weeks ago.
Who?
Clarkson.
Oh, apparently, yeah, he wrote some article and then said,
About yeah, which I was like, bro, क्या कर रहा है? क्यों लिख रहा है
What
ऐसा
was his
article?
article? I
His
don't
article
remember.
was about who was it? Meghan Markle. Wasn't
okay.
it? And saying कि क्या fuck all है horror types. He tried to
Oh.
make a joke about. He tried to make a Game of Thrones reference about like saying it's my dream to see her paraded naked across the city and with people shouting shame. And he thought कि ये मस्त excellent Game of Thrones reference है, but everyone was like, bro, क्या कर रहा है यार? ऐसा क्यों बोल रहा है?
Oh no.
Then he apologized to everybody concerned. Yeah.
Khwarats?
नहीं,
Okay, one sec.
Hmm.
I will get this fucking right. Kautuk, pronounce the name correctly once.
Khuicha Kvaratskhelia.
Khuicha. Khwarats.
Kelia.
बोल खत्म कर.
Okay, now again.
Khwaratskhelia.
Now we will revise next week.
Khwaratskhelia.
Okay, now without any reminder, next week we will revise.
1 second, hold on. Just give me a second. Hold on. Khuicha Kvaratskhelia. अभी रटना पड़ेगा ना 2-3 बार.
Very nice.
See, the minute I pronounce it correctly, you will lose the joy of the show.
Yeah.
Acha, just pronounce what Neil.
Just Neil Rora in chat has given one great one.
What is the what
Czech
does he say?
Republic player.
1 second, hold on.
It's the fourth from bottom chat. In the meanwhile, Kunal Jeswani, while you are preparing yourself.
Yakub Blatz. 1 second, hold on.
Oh, Poland, yeah, correct.
Blatsikowski.
Not bad. Blaszczykowski.
bad.
Not bad. Not bad. Wow. It took glasses. I think that's what's been missing.
It's not that, but Baba can hear. No, at least why does he need glasses to hear
अरे,
properly?
उसका कान में नंबर है dude. Okay, super chats and then I have to wrap up this thing in 15 minutes. Kunal Jeswani says, cause only people who take those try to unnecessarily complicate simple questions and then applaud themselves for the verbosity. Yeah.
This question itself is verbose, but what does he
Yeah,
say?
but what was this the answer to? I don't know.
What was the thing?
Cause only people who take those. Okay, no, wait. Oh, okay, this was a continuation to his elocution question. Complicate simple questions and then applaud themselves for the verbosity. Okay, so now you have got your answer. Suki Kanduja says, without Cassie, Scott, Donny, Ericsson, 3 points, respect. Agreed. Up some 15 months of Gaffer membership. Says, Garnacho almost did a sue. I hope City beat Arsenal to the title. I cannot stand smug Arsenal fans. Hashtag false 9, hashtag false 5. Very nice. Hashtag false accounting. GGMU. Very nice. Rohit Kale says, Bloomberg article, Qatari investors bid imminent for United in coming days. Man, I don't know how to feel about this oil money coming into Manchester United. Because for so long, it has been the thing.
I thought you were too excited about this coming in.
No, I mean, that's the thing. I don't know how to feel because
what
the
is
money...
the difference between American money and oil money? Same.
Yeah,
Well,
but oil money has complete lack of principle to it, you know.
They have the same lack of principle. Where Todd Bowley is doing anything by the book correctly.
But that way, all these guys make Glazers look very saintly in comparison. Ki Glazers sirf khud ka club ko screw kar rahe, you know. Baki these guys are screwing everywhere else.
No, so question is like, if you got unprecedented success, okay, 47 games unbeaten, but your guy is a warlord, you'd be okay with it, na, largely.
हाँ, but then at
कि
some point,
at least
some
बारसा
point,
को हराया, गांड मारा बारसा. Like
हाँ, but
just-
then at some point फिर कोई आके उसको assassinate कर देगा ना, वही तो problem है. So I mean, I don't know because we've always traditionally grown up seeing all these oil money clubs coming up around us, being like, साला तुम अपना success खरीदता है, तुम अपना
Oh,
सिर्फ financial fraud करके injection of
got
cash
it.
by owners करता है. You are not a revenue generating machine like
Got it,
Manchester
got it.
United. You know
Got
that
it.
principle of club running itself, club generating its own revenues, and not owners putting in money.
Loss of virtue is
Yes.
more than loss of profit.
Yes, that is what it
Got
is.
it.
That is
Got
what
it.
it is. It is. So let's see क्या कर सकते हैं. इरफान कसमानी का पढ़ लिया. Thank you so much once again. Rickster, Oil Money member, he says, I'll run through multiple brick walls, Takeshi Castle style, for Eric Ten Hag. In the post-Fergie era, I haven't loved a Man United team as much. Sabitzer could do everything that Enzo does, but for free. अरे bye.
बाबा सुन रहा है कि नहीं? बाबा किधर है तेरा एंजू? हाँ, one point कितना million? 100 and how much?
Sabenzo. Upsum says coming to Mumbai in April after 5 years. Hoping to catch you guys live. How to get merch? Merch, yaar. पूछो ही मत यार.
This is much.
I will
That's too much
one
to ask.
day I will have merch yaar. There's too many other things to do.
That's too much to ask. Hey, you know what I'm thinking, Azim? You think that we should carry some? नहीं, Singapore के लिए तो late हो गया.
अरे
But do you
किधर
think
है?
also can we carrying merch to Canada to sell in Canada show helps or do you think that's a good idea?
हाँ बना के ट्राई कर सकते हैं because रुपीस में मैन्युफैक्चर करके डॉलर्स में बेचेगा.
Oh,
Wondrous. This is the Apple scam. Yes. Upsum says ये हो गया, but we are looking at the 22nd April weekend for a tasty screening. Tasty screening.
22nd weekend.
April.
हाँ. Because there is a tasty match between teams of red and blue nature.
Again, it's some United Chelsea or?
I do believe so.
Hmm.
Come on,
Why is this an
Baba.
exciting fixture only anymore? This season, it's not an exciting fixture.
Arey, it's always exciting, Baba.
Arey, Noni at right back. Come on.
Arey, it's the Enzo Sabenzo derby.
तब पता चल जाएगा बाबा कि
अरे
कौन
ये
है
बट
असली.
गार्डियोला सच में पागल हो गया था ये हफ्ते में. ऐसा किसको बर्नार्डो सिल्वा को लेफ्ट बैक पे डाल दिया उसने. He was like भाई बहुत हो गया, अभी तुम लोग देखो. I will make you forget about the debt by my on pitch antics.
You know who will be so amused by all of this? Joao Cancelo as he watches Bernardo Silva struggle at left back.
But Cancelo won't be able to. Will he be able to play for Bayern? I think he would now because now
He's
you're
playing.
allowed to register in the Champions League. I mean, you're
Oh,
allowed
oh.
to register player in the second half who's already played. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, you are. Which is why Chelsea had that problem no, where we didn't register Oba.
Correct.
Aubameyang.
Anurag Sharma says Hazard not putting a 4-1 at least to rest Vinny. Hazard not worth putting at 4-1 at least to rest Vinny.
Hazard, I think he has really like he's had a chat with Hazard and be like, देख भाई, meaning क्योंकि तू है अभी टीम में तो आके बैठ सकता है.
But how long is his contract? 2 more years.
I think this is his last year.
Like this current
think
year
it
is his
was-
last year or one more after?
Yeah, I think this is it. It's been 4 years, no?
Well, feels like
you
7.
You think he goes to America?
Expires by end of this season, yes.
Yeah.
But does he go to America?
Yeah, that's. I think he can get a good
Baba.
sponsorship, Wendy's or something.
Yeah, that's the thing. At this point, he's not. I don't think he's fit to play anywhere. I mean,
Saudi
I think,
League, dude, rivalry, 7-7 derby. Let's
Arey,
go.
bhai, but whose place will he take? Yeah, I think the Saudi players are also way better than Hazard at this point.
You're saying America में भी नहीं खेल सकता वो America में?
बहुत deteriorate हो गया यार full because I think like he had one like his speed was his main weapon and I think despite once that is taken away from him he's not been able to adapt to any other.
Just
Yeah.
think that the thing is that his speed was the correct speed. This too fast Mudryk I don't like.
Very nice.
Oh, can you elaborate on what is the issue with being too fast?
See, you see Timo Werner. Too fast.
But like what happens? Like their brain is too slow as compared to their body.
No, so Timo Werner will think, and he thinks he's going to be onside. But then what also used to happen to Timo Werner is he used to run all the way to the end because he's like, मैं तो हरा देगा उसको. लेकिन फिर यू टर्न मार के उधर ही खड़ा है ना वो लोग, क्योंकि वो यू टर्न जब मारेगा अंदर कट करने के लिए उधर ही खड़ा है. So pointless. Second player faster than ball is Mr. Pulisic, Captain America.
Yeah.
You look at his feet, he's always struggling to see where the ball is because he runs fast. वो बॉल को लात मारता है, फिर बॉल पैर में अटक जाता है उसका. Look at
Top class.
so ये सब नहीं चाहिए. You have
Top
to be
class.
appropriate speed and appropriate talent.
So James Milner too slow.
James Milner too slow, but Jorginho very slow, also back passer, so safe.
Wow. But Harry Maguire very slow, so slow that back pass is also intercepted. So then that is
No,
problem.
Harry Maguire so slow, does not reach ball on time.
Fair point. Like I loved they had Harry Maguire in the press conference also. So by the way, David De Gea now officially Manchester United legend, tied for maximum number of clean sheets by any United goalkeeper ever with
who?
Peter
Peter.
Schmeichel.
Peter,
Yes.
Peter.
Come
Peter,
on,
yes.
that's pretty good.
And
Peter
the
G.
first question they asked also, Harry was there, Hazza was there with De Gea, and they were like, they're like, yeah, what's it like to be back in the team? And it's like, no, it's not. I wasn't away for that long. Also, it's I've been playing well, and guys, I'm the captain, so it's I have to set a model for the guys, and whether I'm playing or not doesn't matter.
So cringe. Oh.
But bichara, I feel
Who
bad
the
for him.
captain now?
I feel bad for him.
Who's
उसको
the
थोड़ा
captain
सा ना ओवर प्री सीजन थोड़ा उसको स्प्रिंट ट्रेनिंग एक्सक्लूसिवली करा देगा ना. Just get him to
Yeah.
lose like maybe 20 kgs.
No, get him to sprint to a different club.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's that traditional English defender ना जो चलता नहीं अभी सोसाइटी में. Like this, all these Lewis Dunks and all are not relevant to society anymore.
Yeah, you're right. It's like a dinosaur who's alive.
Yeah.
But
It's
like as we've
वो
learned,
Burnley में must fit. वो Sean Dyche, he will go to Everton. Mark my words. Harry Maguire to
fuck.
Everton. I have predicted it now. He is a Sean Dyche
Great.
defender.
great fit.
Through and
Yeah.
through, Sean Dyche defender he is. If
Great
Sean
fit.
Dyche is in charge of Everton next season, Harry Maguire to Everton, confirmed. You heard it here first, guaranteed.
But okay, here's what we'll do. Okay, Azim, if this happens, and when are you predicting it? Next year?
Summer window.
Summer window?
Yeah,
This summer window?
Summer window.
If it happens, then you get 2,000 points straight up for next season.
Okay, chalo, excellent. Done. And then the bastards Everton will come and beat us only first game of the season.
And Harry
Clean
Maguire
sheet,
header.
Rakesh Kumar says potential United takeover rumors show these three to be bidding. Who do you prefer, Qatari, Ratcliffe, or Chinese? Yaar, Devil, Deep Sea, and Death. तीनों है इधर. Cannot choose only. एक same Glazer मिल सकता है, but without debt. That is not so bad.
If Ryan Reynolds and that other guy take over Manchester United also.
Yeah.
Where
I
you
mean,
just
I
have-
mean, as long at this point, I'll be like anybody but Elon Musk. Like I'll say that Elon Musk na ho jaye bas. Then we have Nehal Kulkarni, 17-month member. He says the one thing you can say about Man United is now they are playing as a unit. Everyone's got everyone's back. Cassie strangling is a testament to that. Agreed.
Yeah.
And speaking of having back, did you see the thing? Which was the game where they were fully the opposition was fully being hooligans with Vinny Jr., where they were all doing the crying acting and all pushing him and all of that. Which team was doing that?
Yeah, the
Rayo Vallecano.
last.
No,
No. That was.
Mallorca.
Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody was saying that like if there was like Ramos/Pepe in the team, ऐसा वो लोग ऐसा
Yes.
सामने जाके थप्पड़ मारते हैं same player को कि ऐसा
Yes.
कैसा मेरा player को antagonize किया.
Yes. And there are times when I really miss that aspect of the thing. And I feel like there's two things about that. One, you cannot get that kind of reaction usually when the team is in transition because no one knows how to step up, for whom to step up, because you've
Correct.
barely known anybody.
Yeah.
And second is you need those characters. So until you buy those characters,
Yes. Dhruv Shah says Rashford and Fred should be brand ambassadors of All or Nothing. They either play God mode or they play Goo mode. Okay. Well, Rashford has been in God mode for quite a while, but I see your point. Praditi says PSG lost over the weekend, so should I be hopeful? When will Chelsea win, by the way? What is your opinion of Thomas Muller? Who will win UCL this year? Too many questions, these are, Praditi. Thomas Muller is nice, but not as nice as he was before. Who will win UCL this year? Who do you think will win UCL this year, guys?
Ooh.
I'm just thinking.
Bayern. No, not Bayern. Actually, they don't have a striker.
Napoli, no? Napadori.
Chal, fuck it. Yeah.
Napadori
All
for
in.
me, yeah. Serie A though is tied up anyway, so may as well focus. What if it's City, guys? What if in all this City are like, fuck you, now this is our year, and then they get stripped of Champions League?
Oh, that would be poetic.
That would be full poetry.
That would be, yeah, Peter Drury. Call Peter Drury because poetry has happened.
Suki Kanduja says, Azim, bro, it's the hope that kills. Sell AM9, please. AM9, Martial. I'm telling you now, Martial will have one telling contribution this season. One. He'll be injured, but one key match he'll come off the bench and score one goal. I'm telling you. I am an Indian engineer. Says.
I like. Sorry, finish that. Then we'll.
Says PSG can be trophyless this season, and how Super League is back. Which is more likely for Papa Perez, Mbappe to Madrid, or Super League to go ahead?
I think Mbappe to Madrid will happen. ESL might take a little longer, I feel.
Correct.
Also, like, there's a lot of, especially Adamya and like a lot of the Real Madrid fans are like, how can you rule out Real Madrid after last year? But it's because of last year that you'll have to rule them out. Because, meaning it's like Haley's Comet, Eric. 76 years mein ek bar.
Correct. Avinav Jha said people need to forget about Tuchel. ये क्या X के पीछे अभी तक पड़े हैं सारे boomer Chelsea fans. Club moves forward, give Potter time. Arteta ने prove किया ना. Fair point. If you load the Arteta example, everyone was like कुछ नहीं उखड़ेगा, खत्म है ये, sacked by the end of season, fuck all results.
Agreed.
But then किया.
I'm ready to concede my folly.
But is your team ready to concede goal? Is the question.
My team is only conceding goals. I'm just saying, I'm ready to concede my folly.
Our thoughts on Felix?
एक दो और game without red card, I'll be thrilled.
Nice.
Look, you know what? I'll tell you my overall impression of this thus far is that the Chelsea team, the Chelsea management, is just as clueless as you know when your boat is on the sea and you are lost for a week, 2 weeks, and then you suddenly see a shoreline and you're like, I don't know if that is infested with fucking man-eating tigers, but I can see shore. I'm fine. Let's go. So my suspicion is that we're all just sort of riding this wave out, saying, ठीक है, अब ले लिया उसने, बना दिया building. You know that MJ Shah building in Bandra, no, that's there. जिधर उसने बना दिया building, ठीक है, 32 माले का building, 13 करोड़ per flat, ठीक है. अभी कोई है नहीं उधर, शूटिंग हो रहा है, ठीक है, क्योंकि कोई खरीद नहीं रहा है फ्लैट. तो ये वो वाला वाइब है, ठीक है. तो अभी बिक जाएगा at some point. So the hope is either there is an entire footballing system that's put into place, because I also don't see, at least with Roman over the years, you criticized him a lot for just buying the big players, etc. But at the bottom end of the barrel, he was developing a youth system. Fuck, when I opened my eyes during this conversation, Kautuk is gone.
Yeah, exactly. I was waiting for that reaction.
So he was developing a youth system. But what's happened, so with that youth system, we got good players, we got consistent players. And also, let's remember, at one point, we owned just as many players as we own now. Right? Because 36 of them or something were on fucking loan. So correct. It's not new for us to have an over-indexed squad.
But you didn't pay 300 million.
No, but no, one sec. In 2003, 2004, when we were buying anyone and everyone, we were still spending just as much money to buy the top talent that we wanted.
No, but you had Mourinho dictating.
But that you had a plan, no?
That's what I'm coming to. So what I'm trying to say is, I think that we've reached a point where now we are like, ये season में 11th आने दे हम लोग को, कोई stress नहीं है, बस 18th नहीं आना चाहिए, ठीक है. तो as long as that happens, I think we'll cruise to the end of the season because we have no other cup competitions to play. We've not either. There needs to be one entire college, one university of football that's sort of set up so that Potter gets everything that he needs to get.
Hogwarts.
Because yeah, Hogwarts, because ये Dumbledore वरना डम्बलडोर एक बार ऐसा मर गया फिर कुछ नहीं होएगा. So we just need to figure out
I don't know who this is in the
Yeah.
analogy.
Dumbledore in this. Oh, sorry. Dumbledore in this case was
Potter.
was
It gets even
Todd
more.
Bowley.
Okay.
Was Todd Bowley. Like once he loses interest, was my point. Like once he
Uh-huh.
loses interest in it, then we're sort of finished. So all I'm trying to say is get to the end of the finish line, put a system in place for Potter to do what he needs to do. Because I don't think Bowley has done anything I don't think he's at least, I don't know if he's improved, deteriorated, or tweaked the youth system.
Baba,
Very nice.
the analysis went from shoreline to Hogwarts to finish line.
That's okay.
Eventually, it makes
No.
sense.
I just want to say that only the early bird catches no moss.
Very nice. As many people who have dated Kate Moss will attest. All right. Okay, now I have to run through super chats because मेरा flight miss हो जाएगा. Swaran Singh, Oil Money member, Shabash, welcome. Oh fuck, ये कैसा ये क्या हुआ? I got shock from doing finger snap. Bhushan Nevalkar says, Ole at the bridge. You can also have our fridge. तू लेगा क्या Ole बाबा?
No, I don't think we need another.
Vibes.
I don't think we need another. I think we need one. We
John
need
Terry.
a flair manager. We need a manager with flair. So if Potter is the guy who's going to build it from the bottom, I'm very happy. I'm okay. But
Very
right now,
nice.
it doesn't look like it. Like it just doesn't feel like when Ten Hag came, the initial noise that he made to take control of the club felt correct. And it's the same thing with Tuchel. Like when Tuchel
As
was
a
there.
Ronaldo fan, I can say it didn't feel correct at all. Felt very wrong.
So I don't know, like पता नहीं ऐसा डैनी बॉयल को एरन सॉर्किन का पिक्चर नहीं देना चाहिए मेरे को लग रहा है.
Wah. Amazing. Lijo
Danny
Matthews
Boyle.
says, transfers who won? Chelsea, yeah, Nottingham Forest. Well, if you're going by numbers, Nottingham Forest wins.
But if you're going by amount, then Chelsea is
wins.
away by a long
Also,
shot.
if you are probably going by goals, also Nottingham Forest wins. But okay.
Akshay Prabhakan says 4-4-2 Liverpool versus United happening. Venue, you will have details about that very soon. बात चल रहा है. शायद हैबिटेट हो सकता है, शायद एक दूसरा बड़ा वेन्यू भी हो सकता है. बात और काम जारी है. Hopefully by
शायद
the end
एनफील्ड
of
हो
this week.
सकता है, who knows.
शायद एनफील्ड हो सकता है, but 99.99999% नहीं है. आदित्य माधुरी says, अजीम नो एक्सपेक्टेशन रखने का, बस चिल करने का और बाबा रैंट और कौतिक स्टोरी सुनने का. #TopGearOfFootball. ठीक है भाई, बट थोड़ा तो एक्सपेक्टेशन, नो मैटर हाउ मच नो एक्सपेक्टेशन यू से, लिटिल एक्सपेक्टेशन इज देयर, एंड दिस
It creeps
you have to accept, and it's okay.
It creeps
Enjoy it.
in.
Enjoy it.
21 is big.
It may come, it may not come. Who knows?
21 आ जाएगा. Come on.
Laga Boli
Like मेरा
says, let's play guess the next one in. भाई अभी ट्रांसफर विंडो बंद है. नेक्स्ट वन विल बी इन समर. लीजो मैथ्यू सेज भौतुक मार्टिन ब्रैथवेट फोर्ब्स लिस्ट में था.
Oh yeah. He's a very successful businessman.
Yeah. If only he was
His
as good.
business is stealing money from Barcelona.
अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक सेज अपन को एफए नहीं मांगता, टाइटल नहीं मांगता, कप ऑफ यूरोपा नहीं मांगता, तो क्या मांगता? एरिक का दिल तुम पे आया. एरिक ओनर ले आओ फॉर एरिक. तू ही तो अपन की जान है.
It's a song.
जान है. मेरे को नहीं पता है बाबा क्या है.
You
What
know,
is the
it
song?
also was an ad jingle. हमको ये नहीं मांगता, हमको वो नहीं मांगता,
Which year was this from?
हमको और कोई चिप्स नहीं मांगता.
Ruffles Lays.
No, it was for, what was it? It was called
Mota Chips. Uncle Chips.
No, it wasn't Mota Chips, Uncle Chips. It was like whatever, like Benny.
Hey,
I don't
Nikhil,
know these things.
Nikhil brings up a good question. I don't know the answer to this. If 21 comes, does Ronaldo get the title?
No.
No.
Sold players don't
Not
get.
played enough games. If he had stayed on the bench for a few more games, maybe he would have got. If he had not left the stadium, maybe. Who knows?
ऐसे चाहिए भी नहीं अपन को.
ठीक है, तुम लोग खुश रहना सऊदी लीग के साथ. Sai Mohan Sasikumar says we play pool FCB, Barcelona, and FCB and Atletico Madrid, but I'm more worried for our matches against Elche and Osasuna. 3 Clásicos between 3rd March to 6th April. What even? Indeed,
Yeah,
maja
yeah.
aega. Majas will come.
Bro, this Classico month that they've created, it's
This is the pilot for
Right.
ESL actually. You don't know.
yeah.
Pra-
Let's see how many more cups do we have in Spain? एक और cup बना देते हैं.
Praditi says CFC get Deserby. English manager never works. This is true. Deserby would actually be good. Just get everything from Brighton only. No, everything.
No. I still think you need one Simeone type slapper.
Okay. Slapper. Little Strummer. Why? Speaking of Slapper, did you see the Chelsea fan who got knocked out outside the stadium? Benchot. It was insane.
कौन मारा उसको?
Are there was one Chelsea fan who was being like, bro, whatever, I'll fuck you up and all that. And one guy just straight punched him and he was out on the floor, dude. Left the stadium in a wheelchair and all.
Typical
This is the
Chelsea.
shit that happens, dude. Football fans are mad in the UK. It's insane. Little Strummer Boy says Ericsson/Casey both in 30s. Your picks for long-term mid. See, now if we are doing well, now manager is involved nicely and all, now we can attract these nice midfielders. As in now, as a one Bellingham and all, you can say like, come see, project is nice. Champions League football is there. Come. Your
No,
friend
no.
Sancho is here. But yeah, Frankie De Jong is another one. I think Frankie De Jong is going to use this now as audition for Old Trafford.
No, but he's very well set up there, no, now, Frankie. Because अब तो जीत भी रहा है वो लोग. And imagine, he's the elder player amongst that midfield of
but eventually
teenagers.
he's going to be, now he's reached by Barca standards, now it's retirement age for him, no? This 26. Now it's time for him to go.
At the ripe old age.
Frankie De Jong is planning his wedding in Barca. I'm assuming he's doing it at Nou Camp only to funnel money back into the club. Very good. Chris Joy Kokat says Osimhen or Kane for United in the summer. Kane very proven in PL, but Osimhen is young talent who might suit Ten Hag style. I would go for either, honestly, but Osimhen seems a little bit more appealing because of little X factor he seems to have.
Osimhen is great.
Yeah.
But how great is he without Kwicha? That is the question.
That is the question. Sidhu says var hai bolo yaar. Var ha bolo
Come on,
yaar.
this song though you know, yaar.
var
This is
var
Dagan.
var
var ha ओ बोलो यार हा अपनी जीत को ले गया वार यार कोई रेफ से जीत ना पावे चले चलो
Well
इसको
done.
बोलते ही है broad daylight robbery. This is not a good rhyme, but thank you Sidhu anyway. Bhumit Patel says Kautuk, you should do a story on how misunderstanding about the racing horse's ownership led to Man United being bought by Glazers for next week.
Hilarious.
Wow, this you should
Done.
find out.
Who said this?
Bhumit Patel.
Bhumit Patel. Okay, done.
Aditya
Done,
Kamath says, am I the only one who's still amazed United managed to keep a clean sheet with Maguire on the field? Also, is top 2 coming for United? Enjoy the ride. Top 2, top 3, top 4. Ride को enjoy करो.
Top 2 बोल रहा हूँ तुम लोग नहीं समझ रहे अभी भी.
Somesh Maurya says, Azim, you think Eric Ten Hag would be able to manage PSG and ego clashes and the frequent controversies Mbappe causes considering how well he's managed MUFC? I mean, I think it's a definite step up. The thing is that he is the guy who was like, I'll get rid of all the conflict. And तो वो Mbappe को बेच देगा, honestly. And he'll be like कि मैं नया कोई लेके आएगा. मैं Anthony को sign करेगा इधर भी to fix the club. He has that kind of vibe. Super Amrapali Vishwanath says, Bawa can't pronounce Kvaratskhelia or what is this? Oh, okay. Thank you. Nice try. DC says,
What was it? What did he try? Give me first word.
Mike,
Oh, okay.
Ox,
Wha-
Mall.
Ah.
DC says, आरवी दोस्तों ये नए सुपर लीग के बारे में क्या ख्याल है? Also, बाबा scored 4 goals against lesser players. तो क्या वो अब lesser goat है? Lesser goat is done. Greater goat and lesser goat done. Sold. G goat, L goat, and zygote.
I would like
Zygote.
to.
I was going to say zygote.
I would like to propose. Why are we
And
getting
zygote is
into?
Mbappe
Yeah.
because he's also zygote.
Yes.
Why are we trying to do this whole? ये goat better है, वो goat better. I'll tell you what.
अरे,
Let's do.
ईद के टाइम भी यही तो बोलते हैं.
Let's do otters. Other than them, everyone really sucks.
वाह.
Did you just make this up or did you read this somewhere?
No, I made this up, but not now.
Okay, very nice. I will also come up with few. Baba GPT says Socrates, Papastopoulos, Jakub Blachowski, Raja Nainggolan, Wojciech Chesney, Baba हो जाए. Next week भाई. अभी time नहीं है. नेहल कुलकर्णी says Toronto show कब है and
Nine
tickets
Golan I can
available?
say, bro. Nine Golan I can say.
राजा नाइनगोलन. नेहल कुलकर्णी को बताओ टोरंटो शो कब है and tickets available.
March
Toronto
19th.
March 19 tickets I've put on my story, but at some point today Kautuk will put because Bastard isn't promoting on.
Yes.
Comedy
Brandon
Bar Danforth.
Brandon says Barca extend the points gap by 11. Has Kautuk given up the Real Madrid winning the league or does he have any delusional theory? I think Kautuk has given up. For the sake of the
Yeah.
time and my flight, Kautuk has given up.
Yes.
We will find out on a new day. Same bat time, same bat channel next week. अंकित says ये कामाविंगा को लेफ्ट बैक खिला के या गोलकीपर बना मुझे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है लेकिन ड्रीम 11 वालों को उसको मिडफील्ड से डिफेंडर चेंज कौन करवाएगा.
हाँ, ये बात
True
सही
point.
है.
True
भाई,
point.
this Carlo Ancelotti is fucking up everyone's. उसको
क्या बात
full
है.
left back बना दिया यार. हट.
Okay, Shubham Mohanty says Shawline, an imaginary line in Manchester drawn between centre back and right back. Baba GPT, very nice. Shawline. And Wasim Mohammed finally says celebrating 12 months of being a member here with 100th official trophy for Real Madrid. Hashtag best in the world. Hashtag Hala Madrid. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. And Ashar
Come
call
on.
will 22nd April Chelsea United be in Mumbai. Let's see. We don't know yet. Anything can happen, guys, in the world of football, comedy and 442. कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो चलो दोस्तों, अभी हम निकल रहे हैं सिंगापुर के लिए. Baba and me will see those of you who are coming for the show in Singapore. We will see you there on Tuesday and Wednesday. And if those of you who are going and attending RHCB concert, we will see some of you also over there. तो चलो दोस्तों, take care and thank you for watching. Smash a like before leaving and thank you for watching the 4.
4.
Two.
The 2. Okay, the 2 minutes I have to leave. Okay, bye.